Dear students, welcome to this our online platform class, and this online class arranged by your school, Alfred International School. My name is Mohammad Javed. I am your mathematics teacher, and today's I will cover mathematics B. The name of the topic is geometrical transformation. Due to COVID-19, we have specially arranged these classes for all of you. You along with all your friends can join us from your home. Stay home, be safe. Welcome to our class. Today's topic is my one is mathematics B, and the topic that I will cover is a very important topic, and name of the topic is geometrical transformation. Now, geometrical, this topic will deal with shapes. The shapes can be triangle, can be quadrilateral, can be pentagon, can be hexagon, can be decagon, whatever the shape. And the word transformation means change. So, what are the changes? There are basically 6 different type of transformation, 6 different type of changes. Number 1 is reflection. The word itself explains what does reflection mean. You are familiar with these words. Next is rotation. Next is translation. Number 4 is enlargement. Number 5 is sharing. And number 6 is stretching. These are 6 different types of transformation. And in your syllabus, let me remind you that you have only these 4. So, we will stick to these 4, the other 2 will not be covered as it is not in your IGCSE Math B syllabus. Before I start topic wise, let me inform you that reflection, rotation and translation, these 3 are known as isometric transformation. Isometric transformation means the shape and size of the object and image remains the same. They do not change. They remains the same. So, these 3 are known as isometric transformation. And the 4th one, there will be a change. So, now I will teach you what does we mean by reflection. The particular topic reflection I will explain. The first topic is reflection in geometrical transformation, and you have the everyday knowledge that in reflection there should be a mirror, and whenever there is a mirror then you will have a reflection. Everyday life example, if I say, like in front of mirror, in front of shiny surfaces you have a reflection, you get the shadow. Still water, in front of still water you stand, you will get a mirror. So, there we need a mirror for reflection. In this, here we will indicate the mirror with dashed line. See, I have drawn a line, dashed line, and it will have an equation. Here the equation is y equal to x. So, and what is the condition for reflection? The object and image will be equidistant from the mirror line. The object and image will be equidistant from the mirror line. There are 3 different type of reflection we can do in 3 different ways. One is by counting method, equidistance, because we have the graph paper, we can count it. Second, by matrix method. By matrix, if we write by the matrix form, we can find the reflection, and the third is by construction method. There are three different methods are there. We will just stick to the first two. One is counting method, because you have the graph paper in the grid, you count it and you draw it. So, and the other one is by the matrix method. In matrix method, there are some common is that for x-axis, y-axis, that I will write it and you keep it in your head. But mainly the counting method will be more suitable for you. So, first case is this one. I have already drawn the object triangle, triangle ABC, and we are going to reflect it along the x-axis, and you know this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So, here this is the mirror line, but the axis we do not indicate with dash line. Just you have to understand that this is the mirror line. Now, we will count from here. Count it is how many unit up? It's 2 unit up. So, from mirror line you go 2 unit down. So, if this is A, this is A prime. Similarly, count from here as we are reflecting along the x-axis. So, this is the mirror line. From here you count is 4 unit up, you go 4 unit down from the mirror line. So, this is B prime. The mirror we will indicate with prime, and this C coordinate again it is from here, it's 4 unit up, we go 4 unit down, see here, and now let us join this one. If I join this one straight, and you will notice one thing is that the shape and size will not change. See, it is how many unit? 1, 2. Again here 1, 2 unit, and this is 1 unit, this is 1 unit. So, this is the reflection along x-axis, where x-axis is the mirror line. This is by counting method I have shown you. This again I will show by matrix method. See here, if we reflect along x-axis, the xy coordinate become x minus y coordinate, that is the change. So, let us write the coordinate of the object triangle, and according to this one we will change it. So, A coordinate is 1, 2, we are writing column matrix, B is 1, 4 and C is 2, 4, and that is the image. We will change, x will remain as x, 1, 1, 2, y will become minus 2, minus 4, minus 4. This is A prime, this is B prime, this is C prime. Check whether we get the same thing or not. Is 1 minus 2 is correct, is 1 minus 4 correct, is 2 minus 4 correct. So, there are two different ways I have shown you the reflection. One more thing, let me write the other one, reflection along the line, reflection along the y-axis. You can do on your own, I am just giving you the matrix. If the matrix is xy matrix and if we reflect it, what will be the change? It will be minus x and y. You can write this down and you try this one on your own. The third one I will show you. Third one is reflection along the line y equal to x. This is the line y equal to x, that I will show you. So, this one you have to try on your own. It is similar as this one. Reflection along y equal to x. So, first let me write down the matrix, reflection along y equal to x line, and this is the line y equal to x. Now, if you have the graph paper, how to reflect this one, you have to understand that this point will be diagonally come here. Similarly, this point will diagonally come here, and this point which is at 1, 4 will diagonally be reflected and come here. I don't have the graph paper here, but you can on your graph paper you can check it, or I will make you understand this one. This B is B double prime here, C is C double prime, and A is A double prime. This is I have used the counting method with the help of the graph. In graph you see if there is a square is here, if square is here and if the diagonal is the mirror, if the diagonal is the mirror, suppose this is the mirror, then this object will be reflected to this point. So that concept I have applied here. That comes, A will come to A prime. XY coordinate will be changed to Y. Next topic is reflection along y equal to x, and reflection along y equal to x. To reflect this one, you have drawn the object triangle and this is the mirror line. How to reflect? By counting method. We will count from here. Diagonally will come. Why we are coming diagonally? If I draw a square like this, and if I draw a mirror line like this point if I indicated A, this will be reflected here. Why? Because in a square, both the diagonal bisect each other. So this distance, they are perpendicular to each other and they are equidistant. That's why this A will be reflected at this point. If you have the graph paper on the grid, you will see that diagonally we are coming, and this we can indicate with A double prime. If this is the C, let us come diagonally and we can find that we are coming here, and this point will be C. I think it will be 4, 2, and B, if I come diagonally, counting diagonally, I come to this point. This is B double prime, C double prime, and this is 4, 1. Now let us join the triangle and see the shape of the triangle will remain unchanged. It's 2 unit, here is 2 unit, A to B and A double prime to B prime, 2 units. B to C is 1 unit, see here B to C is 1 unit, 4, 1, 4, 2. Understood? So, and in the same way, with the matrix method, if I show you, just remember XY coordinate will become YX, reverses. So if I reverse this one, this is the coordinate A, B and C, and when we reflect it, 1, 2 will become 2, 1, B will become 1, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4 become 4, 2. This is A double prime, B double prime and C double prime. Now see here, we have already drawn the triangle by counting method. See whether it matches or not. Yes, it's A double prime is 2, 1, we got it, and B was 4, 1 is 4, 1, C is 4, 2, 4, 2. So with the help of counting method or with the matrix method, we got the same thing. Again, the other part is reflection along y equal to x, and y equal to x line will go from here, and if you reflect it in the similar method, you reflect it. You can do by counting method or you can do by matrix method. I am writing the matrix for you and you have to do on your own. Follow the same method and you can do on your own. Reflection along the D part, reflection along the line y equal to minus x. Reflection along the line y equal to minus x, and the method is this one, xy matrix will change to minus y and minus x. And the following thing, if this is the object, you change it, flip it and multiply with negative sign and you will get the reflection. This is the some general common term of reflection. If any other line comes, for example, if the equation of the line is x plus y equal to 4, now you draw the line and reflect it by counting method, Okay, so reflection is this much, and next class we will teach you rotation and then translation and enlargement. Today I'm stopping here, and the next topic, subtopic, I will teach you next class. Okay, thank you. Continue with us. We will proceed next class.